Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everybody. Well, this one slipped under my radar because it's such a boring story. I didn't think Meghan had released a puff piece today. And maybe she did and maybe she didn't. Maybe it's just a total coincidence. But I'm uploading another video at the moment, which mentions her a little bit, but it's not really about her. And while I'm waiting for that to upload, I thought I'll just check out. She's got to have released something. And there it was. Now, I had seen it before. Designers and duchesses like the taste of her cakes. So I was like, I'd seen that before I made the previous video, but I thought, I don't care. I don't want to read about some baker who bakes some cakes. What's it? Baker man, bake me some cake. Or candlestick maker. Oh, dear. Claire Patak, who is publishing her 5th cookbook in May, counts Meghan Markle, Simone Rocha and Christopher Kane as fans of her desserts. I've never heard of this Simone or Christopher, and please spare me. I don't need to know about them, because if I don't know about them, unless they're, been to the moon or something, or they've seen an alien or something, I'm really not interested. And then I thought, all right, well, it's not really about Meghan then, is it? But then, here it comes. Claire first learned about Meghan Markle through Ms. Markle's former lifestyle blog. Notice that? Ms. Markle. Not the Duchess of Sussex. She found out about Ms. Markle's former lifestyle blog, The Tig, a so-called hub for discerning palate that she started in 2014. Now, if you watch my other video today, I need to correct the people who wrote this article. According to my bank, the new word for cryptocurrency is hub, apparently. And you'll get that private joke if you watch the other video. So they're not keeping up with what the bots want to change the words and the meanings for. So this is a promotion for the TIG. After Ms. Patak, the owner of Violet, a cafe and bakery in London, published the Violet Bakery Cookbook in 2015, she sent a copy to Ms. Markle, who later asked to interview her. Great questions, as the late Larry King would say. What a question, what a question. Great questions, Miss Patak, 48, said of that conversation. Ms. Patak had by then been living in London for about a decade. Raised in Northern California, she moved to England soon after she married a Briton in 2005 and opened her bakery in 2010. She is now divorced, in brackets. I don't really understand why they need to put that bit in. But anyway, in 2018, Ms. Patak was asked to make what has probably become her most famous dessert, a lemon and elderflower cake served at Meghan and Prince Harry's wedding. Last year, Ms. Patak made a version of the cake for a birthday party for the couple's daughter, Princess Lilibet Diana. No mention of poor little Archie again. Poor little sod. Claire's desserts are more than just a conclusion to a great meal. They're bites of special memories for me. Her cakes have been at the centre of some of our most cherished family moments. Wow, big it up, Meghan, why don't you? They're not just a conclusion to the meal. So next time you guys are in a restaurant and you want to see the dessert menu, you need to say to the waiter, I need a conclusion to this meal. And not just any conclusion. I need a great conclusion. I want to have a cherished family moment. So don't let me down, waiter. And you'll see the terrified little waiter or waitress thinking, holy shit, there's a lunatic in the restaurant. Well, we got a lunatic here. The recipe for the wedding cake is featured in Ms. Patak's new cookbook. Love is in a pink cake. Love is in a pink cake. Oh, God. Oh, there's a reference to Andy Warhol. There she is making her cakes. Good luck to her as well. While home bakers may now have a recipe for the dessert, few, if any, will be able to prepare it exactly like Miss Patak did for Harry and Meghan. Ms. Patak baked it at Buckingham Palace with ingredients including an elderflower cordial made at Sandringham, the royal family's private estate in Norfolk, England. It goes on and on and on about Meghan. It's all about Meghan and eating desserts and her wedding cake and the TIG. And I honestly, I don't think the Tig is anything, or some people talk about Gwyneth Paltrow's something called Goopy. I'm not into those kind of things. I'm fully grown, I'm 53 years old, and I'm not sure that I need to find myself a lifestyle blog to learn how to get up in the morning, breathe, brush my hair, get dressed, what my likes and dislikes for the day are going to be. I'm not sure I need any influence or dictation from some influencer like this. But yes, the Tig, there it is, the Tig. And honestly, if that's what she's going to go with to try and knock the coronation off the front pages, oh, good luck with that, Meghan. No way. No way. I mean, you might as well call it watching paint dry. She really has become irrelevant. I'm wondering if she's run out of tools in her arsenal. She's running out of ideas. Or maybe all of us here together have predicted all the things she was going to do, and she's seen on YouTube, you guys commenting and thinking, well, I can't do that now. They're just going to point at that and say, I shot him. I thought he was a burglar. Damn, I'll never get away with an Anne Woodward now. So, there you go. It's quite a pathetic advent calendar opening today, but for what it's worth, there it is, the New York Times. Thank you very much for listening.